Hello, beautiful souls.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, Gerald?
I am well. I am looking at my phone just to see. There we are. We're live. So I'm waiting for
I tried to time that to where we started live at 21 seconds instead of 30.
Well, but here's the thing. That's why the countdown, why I find a countdown really helpful, is because it allows StreamYard to connect with YouTube, and it makes it less of a delay. I think
Right.
It makes it 7 seconds instead of like 15 seconds.
Right.
So, but that's just me. I am not an expert. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely.
You do you. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm shuffling cards, by the way.
I know. I don't know. You don't know where to start. So, as far as
tell you what.
I don't know what deck.
Tell you what. Do you have something to drink?
Sip.
Why don't you take a sip in honor of Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot? Because usually when you see me, Ginger, and I'm taking a drink, it's because I feel like I'm talking too fast.
I have an extra long uvula, little punching bag back there. And when my voice gets dry, I start, I feel it. So
you heard it here first.
Let's not go there.
You are a multi-talented individual.
Okay. We say hi to some people that are here.
Sorry, I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
You be nice, naughty. It doesn't.
Hi, Gigi.
Gigi cannot join tonight, but she wishes us a lovely time. Gigi and I are on Paranormal Investigations Saturday at 4. I'll get the post up.
I love that. Paranormal Investigations. Come on, people. Make this trend this. This is awesome.
This is awesome. So we're doing Haunted Iceland.
Oh, that's right. You had mentioned a little bit of that on when you were with me.
Yeah.
Lovely.
She lives in Germany, but we were trying, she couldn't find any real places that she felt wasn't a made-up story.
Sure.
And not all the Germans believe in ghosts for some reason, but you would think Germany is going to be a highly haunted place.
It could be, yes.
She's actually from Iceland. And she and a friend went to hiking and visited this hostel that was in the mountains, and it was the only building around, and it was highly haunted when she walked in. So I'll leave it at that.
Oh, okay.
Investigating.
I love, as you're saying hi, I when I was in high school, I had the opportunity to visit Jackie. I had an opportunity to go overseas for like spring break. So it was like 4 countries in 10 days. It was one of those back in the 80s. And I had an experience. I was in, I believe it's called Titisee, West Germany. It's on the edge of the Black Forest.
Harold said Titisee.
Yes. And I didn't want to leave. I felt like I belonged there. And It was later investigation. I'm like, that had to be a past life experience.
Wow.
So interesting.
That's incredible.
So interesting. Okay. You're saying hi to people.
Yeah, but that's so interesting. I lived in Scotland for a couple of years, and we had a house that was haunted above where we lived. So Julie is knitting and lurking at the same time. She's a multitasker.
Yes.
And then we have me.
Yay.
Gerald. And let's see, we have Naomi. Thank you so much, Naomi, for coming back and visiting.
Hi, Naomi.
She's so lovely. We love Naomi. We love Jackie, who's here. Pamela Batcher. She's a new subscriber for me, I believe. Thank you for coming.
Well, that's wonderful. Pamela was just in watching my live earlier.
That's what I thought. I thought she was familiar.
I believe I got introduced to Pamela through Jane the Seeker, perhaps.
Okay.
And
okay.
so
So does Pamela have a channel by chance? If you do, well,
I don't believe so, but I know Pamela. I think it's a mule. Is that correct, or a jackass in her her thing? Because I remember actually I have a
yeah,
picture of me.
yeah.
Somebody, I think it was Jackie, sent me a picture of me pretending to be Pamela's thing. Sorry, I'm rambling. I'm rambling.
And
I'm
then
jacked in.
lovely Nancy. Thank you for coming,
Oh, hi,
Nancy.
Nancy.
You're so lovely. If it, I Nancy, are you? You are. Put your channel in, Nancy. If anybody wants someone with a calming, soothing voice to listen to, Nancy is your go-to. She's so wonderful.
I will back that up, because one of the great things about Nancy is she's going to be very kind. And Nancy, and I mean this in the best way possible, she don't suffer fools lightly. And I would imagine you would tell me exactly what I most needed to hear in the way that I most needed to hear it. Is that true, Nancy?
I will have to say I'm a witness to she's pretty spicy. She's
Yes.
pretty
Oh,
spicy.
and Jackie did say it was Jackie that sent me that.
Okay.
So one of these days, okay. Oh, I'm talking too much.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I'm thinking,
We want
there's
to-
so much love in the tarot community, and I like it. I like finding authentic people. It's a lot of fun. Nancy and Mel from Woolly Hermit, they do these lives
I
late
know.
at night, and I have them in my to watch, and so that I can actually to watch while I'm doing some other things. One of these days, every careful Gerald. Every careful Gerald.
Say
Actually,
hey
I
to
found you from
Jamie
Pamela Deanne's channel. But they, hi Jamie. But one of these days I want to weasel my way into a live with them, because they're two great people.
Yeah, and I had mentioned to them that they should call that session. How did they were saying some old, now I can't think of it. Two old ladies, two little old tarot ladies or something like that. I can't remember now.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was a delight to sit there and just be casual and
Oh yeah.
hi
Yeah.
Tana.
Hi,
Hey,
Tana.
welcome. I hope you enjoy.
I will be careful, Nancy. I'm not going to do anything inappropriate. This is Ginger's channel, not mine. Hi,
Doesn't
Susan.
mean inappropriate won't happen, but just saying.
Yes, but you're the driver of that, not me.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, so.
Okay, so everybody, I mean, let's just be clear. Thank you, everybody who is coming to watch Ginger Faye Tarot in Divine Musings. Please make sure you like and subscribe.
Oh, thank you, Gerald.
She's just over 100 subscribers. It would be great to get her. What was the goal? 111?
111. That was Gigi's number for me.
Love that.
Hi, Donna. Okay, I think we are. Oh, we have. Wait. We have Calla Lily's here. Thanks, Calla Lily, for bopping over from Gerald.
Lizzie.
Calla Lizzie.
Yep, and she goes by Liz. And sometimes I try to say people's channel name and then their actual name, and sometimes I forget.
I know.
So Silky's here.
Silky's in the house. So Gerald.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have a couple questions.
Uh-oh. And these are I'm not prepared for. And here, I'll do this. Yes. Okay.
First of all, I want to say, if anybody didn't catch Gerald's live just moments before mine, that was fun. And I want to see, let me just do this for now.
Aw, thank you.
Well, I should have some moderators to put his channel in. I need you to say the name of it again. This was how you prepare for your deck casuals, right?
Yes, this was a casual, which is a chat that's casual, on how I prepare for my deck casuals, which my deck casuals are when it's like the, you know, not a shameless plug, but tomorrow on my channel, I have a deck casual with Andy the Wildflower, Crochet Witch Tarot, and Jamie Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. And we are actually talking about
What happened? What happened?
the Tarot of Feeling. So we have, we all have the same deck, and we are going to talk about the deck. And so the live earlier today was my process and how I prepare for that, because some people asked, how do you do these? How do you prepare? And I had a page and a half of typewritten information on how I start that. So
Is that all lowercase letters? Did I do that right?
you did it great. That's great.
Anyways, it was a wonderful way. I actually got some, you know, when I get a new deck, I have to cleanse it. I do inspect it, because you never know, even from like Il Meligano. Meligano?
Oh, I don't know that one. The
Il Meligano.
Okay.
Hey, Brandon, hand me that deck by the yellow one. Anyways, from Italy. My son just came in just in time.
Oh, okay.
So,
hi, son. Oh, look at that. Your son's here. Hi.
Hey, Gerald.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
He's
Great.
going to go
I'm
play
well.
Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. He's off. Love you, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tarocco Neoclassico. So
Uh-huh.
it comes from Il Meligano.
I have a deck by them.
Okay. Yeah. So I received this lovely deck, and I had 2 of one card and 1 card missing. And
oh, yeah.
I messaged them. I mean, within the week, it was back to me, plus some extra little goodies. So you have to inspect your deck to make sure it's all there.
Okay, now truth be told, and some people who have watched me for a while, and Jamie Wandering Mountain Bardic Path, who is lurking because she's working, know that I am a person who I will actually get a deck, but I won't necessarily open it, because like the Journey of the Sacred Bee, which is a beautiful deck, I had it for 18 months before I even opened it.
Really?
Yes.
I've never gone that long. I might have gone a week. Nancy, I'm afraid you did miss it. It just aired before mine.
Oh yeah, Jackie just put the earlier live. Jackie, look at Jackie.
Jackie's on top of it.
She got it. Thank you, Jackie.
She's awesome.
I appreciate you, Jackie. I appreciate
we all
you.
Do.
So
I appreciate you more, Jackie.
She probably does, because I don't have a heart. I don't have a heart. People at work used to say I didn't have a heart. Oh, look, no. Ginger's trying to, she's looking at her questions. So, okay, I'll stop.
Well, no, I was looking at the live chat. It stopped, but I wasn't on live chat. I was on top chat. 2 different things.
Oh. So were you going to ask me about how I cleanse a deck? Do I cleanse a deck?
Well, when you first get a deck, do you cleanse it? And how? Or does that not matter to you?
It depends. And it really does depend, because some decks I have purchased, and actually I think I have one here, This Might Hurt Tarot. I got this deck. I immediately started using it. I've never cleansed it, because the connection to it is so legit. It's so real to me, and it feels immediately friendly. It feels like, you know, some of us have friends who, you know, you were really close with in like high school, and then you don't see them for 20 years, and then you finish the conversation that you started 20 years ago, and it's like so perfect that
way.
Right. But some decks actually need to go in timeout.
Okay.
And they need to they need to have a candle on them. They need to have a crystal on them, just to adjust their vibration to the new environment. And I try to set that intention when I'm doing that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just either I'll put them on a selenite slab or sage. Like you, there's a certain vibrations, and I just want to clear all residual energies that do not, that are all those who've touched it before me is what I do. We have here Miss, first of all, Jackie. Subscribe to Jamie's channel, Wandering Mountain Bardic Path. She does good things. She's such a animal advocate that I love it. Okay, so it was Apasia. I forgot your name, Apasia.
Beth, Aspasia Rising.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beth. So yeah, so it was missing 8 of Cups. So did you get it? Did you get it replaced?
Yeah, that's from Madame Clara, and the guy's really great.
Yeah,
he's wonderful. He was. Hi, Kristen Louise. He is someone that I would love to work with in creating a deck.
Yeah, I have the 5 cent, and the colors and everything. I got the sage looking.
Yeah.
Who's here? It's Ishi.
Ishi. Hi, Shinjin.
Good time, Ishi. I'm grilling Gerald. Come join me.
There you go. Keep doing it. I'm there.
Oh,
I'm up for it.
So I'm going to put some.
And I did see Mel come in, Woolly Hermit.
Yeah, Mel's here. Yeah, Naomi, I kind of got addicted to the little I have to be different. I can't have a square one. Well, I do have a square one, but I can't I can't have a round one either. Never mind. So, okay, selenite. I love it.
Selenite is one of those things. When I was introduced to it, I found so many uses for it that fit needs that I didn't know that I needed. Because when I was working, I had a selenite a piece that was under my computer monitor, so I could look at it, and then I would rotate crystals that were on top, that were near it, based upon what I needed. And I'm also the guy who I had secret crystal grids at work to try to make everything calm and everybody protected. So
I think I need one this year. So I got a big wand, and I will. I've done this at work where Gerald, I got something for you, Gerald. Where is it here?
Oh no! She went happy with the only here.
Okay, folks.
So are you using your wand to actually cleanse the space, the environment?
Well, the wand I did. I was at work, and so I used it as like, if you took a piece of chalk sideways and you bring it down the chalkboard. I was doing that to the entrance where my employees come in at work. And so I was kind of making a invisible veil, and whosoever walks through this veil be cleansed of all negativity and all that does not serve their highest good before
that.
Yeah. So
yeah. And I think stuff like that, I think it just helps to level set the environment. And it's like, I mean, if I don't know, I never have guests over. I don't want guests over, but because I don't like people showing up in my space. But it's like when you vacuum, it's vacuuming to make this. Yeah. Is Sarah Carter from work?
Yes, she's my stirrer upper. So anyway, so after you've made sure all your cards are there, is that when you put them to sleep on timeout for a while? Or do you wait to even look at them sometimes?
I've really only had one deck, and you're going to ask me the name of it, and I don't remember, and I partially don't want to name it because I don't want people to have that association with it. But I actually needed to I needed to separate the deck into 3 piles and lay the cards out separately.
Uh-huh.
And then I actually I did do some smoke cleansing just to try to just clean it up. And once I did that, and then I actually put it with some of the decks that I use a lot, because it's like, okay, these are the alpha decks, and these are the alpha decks of my home decks, and so they're going to adjust. They're going to help you adjust to fit in.
Was it a used deck or was it new?
It was not a used deck. It was a new deck.
Still had some energy to be dealt with.
Yeah. And for used decks, I don't mind used decks because I don't mind the energy that's in there. And I have to say I'm pretty good with clearing energy. Give me a candle. Yes. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining in.
I just want to say, yes, thank you, everybody, for coming. So.
And make sure you like and subscribe to both of our channels. So, so to answer your question is, I don't really mind used decks, but I am paying attention to the person from which I purchased them.
Right. Yeah, I don't mind used decks either. I don't know if you heard me the other day. I got off of Amazon, and it was from the returns, so I got it for less. I'm like, I don't care if somebody's had it and brought it back, And I get it, and I open it up. The book was mint condition, but I pick up the cards. They are all beat up. But it was a perfect look. It was the Spellcaster's Tarot. It was a perfect look for it. But one card, it was like the paper was even, all peeled off in the corner. I'm like, I thought I bought a new deck. So apparently, I'm guessing somebody wanted a new deck, purchased that, switched the cards out, and sent it back.
Oh, that's crafty.
And so I was going to return it. And then as I was, making it all nice and neat again, I heard, but who will love me if not you? And so I kept it.
And what do you think of it now?
I love it.
Yeah.
And
see, and
like a dream.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a fan of when I am drawn to a deck, there's a reason, and it may need me, it may need it may need me, I may need it, and it's mutually beneficial.
Exactly. So. Exactly. Okay, so another question is, so how do you set up your reading table? I mean, do you have crystals, candles, sage?
If I'm reading online, I usually on the other. Oh, there you go. I usually have incense burning on the other side, and a candle, and because I purchase at the winter holidays, I will purchase a lot of tea lights because they're on sale. And at
I think I bought Walmart out. I can't find them anymore.
Yeah, so on February 1st or 2nd, I will charge them for use for the year.
Yeah.
So they're all charged. So I do that. Behind me, I actually have crystals behind this lovely. This is not my actual library.
That. I just love that.
I do too. I just got some new ones. So, and so, but then I actually I try to separate my beverage away so that nothing happens to any of the decks.
Absolutely.
And but if I'm reading in public, I actually put down a reading cloth, and then I actually have a writing utensil and paper so someone can. Do you and Jeffrey use a partner's desk? No, because
mine is mine. Yours is yours.
Yeah. Well, yes, and we both know that they wouldn't separate. They wouldn't be separate. We would take over.
Take over.
But so when I'm reading in public with people, I have a cloth that I put down because picking up cards from a cloth is just nicer. And I do take paper and pencil because I want people to remember to take notes.
Absolutely.
So,
I've yet to do a show myself. I a little nervous. I think I'm ready, but I haven't done one yet. Okay, well, let's see. Do you like to see me? I have to have, when I'm doing a reading, I have to have this program I put on from Calm Whale on YouTube, wind chimes, and they have binaural beats that's for the heart chakra, sacral, crown, So I love to have, I have to have something. Do you have to have music or anything? Or you like?
I like music, to be honest with you. It just has to be at the right volume.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I will actually ask the person that I'm reading for if they would like some music.
Right. Okay.
So because I want people to feel comfortable. If people are comfortable, then they can hear the message, and then it's easier for me.
Exactly. It's soothing. It's just soothing, and I just think it makes everything flow.
Well, I think what you're saying is you like to create an environment, and you want that feel, and I think that's beautiful.
Yeah,
I agree.
But I can't wait for Halloween season because I love to put on that music.
You are okay. The Halloween music is not just for Halloween.
It is not, and I do play it all year long. Good. But I can't wait to start doing readings with all my Gothic decks. So if you don't like goth, you might not want to visit me this season. Gerald, are you ready to do some?
Yes, I was just catching up, looking at chat, and
I was just gonna.
Somebody oh yeah, Rick uses, yes, Beth. I freaking love this cardstock he uses, the Motel Gift Shop. Tell him Gerald sent you. Purchase responsibly. Purchase hashtag know your limits. Shinjin may have asked if Jeffrey and I share decks.
Yeah.
We do not. We don't purposefully share them. So.
Do you not like him to touch your decks? Are you okay?
I am okay with him touching my decks. It just depends upon which. But see, both Jeffrey and I, there was a conversation that I had with. For those of you who followed me enough, you might hear Jeffrey's voice. Yeah, 98 days till Halloween, Samhain.
Thank you, Beth.
Jeffrey doesn't want to have his voice or his face on camera.
Yes.
But actually, 3 months ago, Jeffrey and I did a casual together, and we talked about private and personal and public decks, or private and public decks.
Right.
And we both get that, and I learned very early on that if I'm looking at a deck, I'm going to ask permission before I pick it up, because it may be somebody's personal magic deck, and I don't want to mess that up. So that's a key. Hashtag key. If you want, if you're new to tarot, ask somebody permission before you touch anything.
Oh yeah, I definitely do. Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Do you have a deck in mind right now? What you doing?
Okay. And
okay. First of all, do we even have anybody who wants it? First of all, I forgot to do this banner. Welcome, beautiful souls. Please type your questions in all caps and use emojis if you would like to be noticed. So we need to know if anybody has any questions.
Yes, that's right, Beth. Yes, don't touch people's decks. Hashtag consent.
I love it.
And I have okay, I think you've sort of referenced it. I have 4 decks in front of me.
Okay.
I have the Tarot of Feeling, because this has been wanting to play ever since I set up the deck casual.
Uh-huh.
And that's good for general stuff. I have the Santa Muerte,
We love it.
which is
Love it.
I think you've heard me talk about this one. This is the one that I use to connect with ancestors, people who have died, and spirit guides.
Mm-hmm.
It's summertime, so Journey of the Sacred Bee. Love it.
I have not gotten that. I might have to.
It's beautiful. And this might hurt tarot, but then I have, like 50 or 60 decks around me that I could probably reach and get to pretty quickly.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know if you do this, but I'll find where, okay, I'm going to do a reading. I think I'll do this one. I think it'll be perfect. And as soon as I come up here to my sacred space with my air vent, it's something
that
else.
She has framed, people. She has framed it. She has elevated that. It's like Marcel Duchamp, so anyhow.
But yeah, I'll find that I change my mind once that person's energy is there.
Yeah.
Yep. So
okay.
We have some mediumship readings too. Are you prepared?
Yes, I am. I'm actually fairly connected, because after my live, I did a little bit of stuff to help open me up and to be a clear channel as needed.
Absolutely. Had a wonderful meditation.
Because Ginger Faye and I met a year and a half or so ago, and it's like, if you ever have a channel, I'd be happy to come on and do readings for you. And everybody needs to like and subscribe, because now she has a channel. And I'll be happy to come back.
Channel on my channel.
So okay, to do that.
So we got 4 so far.
Okay. Do you like the idea of doing a general reading for everyone? That just popped into my head. Yeah, I don't know.
To kick it off, absolutely, that'd be fun. I'll use this little one. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do a general reading. Maybe not. Okay, for the collective. To kick things off.
There you go.
To kick things off. Some 6 cards. Is that how you're reading that, Gerald, too? May I have some 6 cards?
I don't know what that exactly means, Tawna. Could you type that in again, just in case?
That is.
May you have some cards.
Maybe she accidentally, because I use Roman numerals too, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm using the This Might Hurt Tarot, and I'm gonna pull 2 cards for the collective.
Okay. And go ahead.
And you what?
I'm using the Scrying Poetry Tarot from Julianne Victoria.
Oh, nice.
It is the most beautiful deck. She the cards are actually pictures of pieces of her, I may get this wrong, grandmother or great grandmother's linens and scarves and
oh, I love that.
And it's great. All haikus and poetry, so I think that would be a perfect collective. Okay, Gerald, what you got for the collective?
So for the collective, I have the 8 of Swords, which tells me sometimes we overthink. We make things harder than it needs to be. So I'm feeling this is, especially because the new moon, I believe, is on Thursday. So we're all of our thoughts feel a bit like they are putting blocks in the way when there may not be blocks. But to match that, we have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card suggests to me the way through this is to actually ask for help and to let yourself be with people who support you. Now, the Lover's card isn't necessarily only about romantic love, But I also think that this is a sense of people who can help you and support you in the way that you need it, and sometimes the way that it may be hard for you to hear. You have a good relationship with them, and they can tell you the hard things.
Okay.
So,
all right, Jackie retyped Tana's message for me. So I got the Three of Swords, and the poem reads, "Old wounds, grief and loss, heal in kind." It's interesting. So I believe here in this collective, somebody needs some healing in their heart space. And just remember that, unfortunately, through pain comes growth. And we just learn from these experiences, and we can move on. But I also got the Devil.
Okay.
This says, okay, wait. I might have to do a banner on this one. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Bonds, ties, ball and chains, trapped in fear's possessions, game, free to walk away. Never mind. It wasn't going to be it was the bondage thing here that I was going to only hear from. Okay. So we find that, let me get back here. Please bear with me, my friends. I am new to StreamYard and to toggle back and forth. So I
look.
Fumble fingers. There we go.
Let's take a sip. Let's,
Sip. Everyone sip, please. Sip.
And I'm having a sparkling flavored water.
I am not drinking enough water, so I have just ice in my water.
I completely understand that.
So anyway, I feel here also in the collective, we have to remember, and I'm going to go with Gerald's Eight of Swords there. Sometimes we trap ourselves, and with maybe too much thinking, overthinking, the same thing, but let me use synonyms here. It's my channel. I can use synonyms.
You can use synonyms if you want.
But I think it's funny, ball and chains. So if we feel like we are definitely being, is that you?
That's me.
So if there is somebody here, now I'm going to be serious here. If there's someone in here in a relationship that's less favorable for them, you are free to walk away.
Yes, you are.
Please call on friends. You're not in this alone. There's always somebody that's willing to assist you. So, all right, we need more happy card. Okay, I'm going for one more. 10 of Cups.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Family and community, love, satisfaction without a doubt. Okay, so I'll just segue onto that. I love this community. Thank you. Thank you for Gerald and I. I'll speak for Gerald. Can I?
Yes.
We love and appreciate each and every one of you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so chat made me lose my place. She wanted a
Diane Woodthrush Cottage is here. She wanted a Tarot of Feelings. Yeah, that's one of the decks that I have.
Oh, it's a deck. Okay, that's what she meant.
Yes.
Oh, okay. My bad. Tarot of Feelings. Okay, so this is for Tana.
Ooh, congratulations. You just got your first troll.
Where are you, troll?
I have removed it.
Ooh,
Jackie removed it too.
Okay, awesome.
So congratulations.
Wow.
You've had your first troll. That's why you have mods. Okay, so
awesome. So for some reason I'm missing some chat on here, but I see it in here. Tana.
StreamYard takes a few minutes or a few
Okay.
few
Well,
seconds
Tana
to
says,
catch
"Oh
up.
my gosh, spot on, Gerald. I've had a lot of growth in abusive marriage, 20 years free
Mm-hmm.
now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Overthinking. Do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
No relationship at all. Thank you. Okay. Perfect.
And I think I read a little bit on this for you on Amy's channel on, I believe, on Saturday. So let me pull a couple of cards for you.
And
See
Diane
what we
with
got.
Fresh Cottage is here. I just want to say hello for real quick. Okay. Hang on.
Okay, so I got the Three of Pentacles, and since this is the Tarot of Feeling, there's this desire with the Three of Pentacles to be really engaged and to get better at things and to make learning very serious. And so that's what I would suggest, having that approach to being curious when it comes to learning. I got the Tower, which is the card of there's a lot of dust in that tower. And when the tower shows up, it's really hard to move forward because of so much destruction. But then the last card, this is a lovely little card. This is the Four of Wands. This is the card about finding the people around you that support you and to help celebrate you and to encourage you to be who you are authentically. This is the card of celebration. So I think it's one of those things that when I look in particular, we have the Three of Pentacles and then we have the Four of Wands at the end. It's a great way to go because we have a three and then we have a four. So it's a progression, which is very, very nice. So thank you. I hope that made some sense to you.
Okay, so ongoing with that. So I did pull the Four of Cups.
Oh, I love that.
So most definitely don't get caught up in those feelings that of the past. And know that there's so many more opportunities out there for you. Don't go what do I call it, tunnel vision, and miss these opportunities that are coming your way, because there are some. Because I got the Chariot. Yeah, I thought I pulled the wrong card. The Chariot. So the Chariot, is about you winning over these opposing forces. You've won this battle. You're the better person for this battle, and you can move forward and know that I got all sidetracked in my own head.
It's okay. It's all right.
So Chariot, it's about that victory, but there's something else in here. He's not on the chariot like most chariots are. So I feel like he's reached that destination after that hard journey. And he doesn't look stressed. He's like, okay, I've arrived. What's my next step? And I've got the Seven of Wands. So success attracts jealousy. Stand above. So this person, was this a recent thing? Did she say? I got lost.
No, it's been a number of years.
Okay,
20 years, I think.
So it must still be on your mind then. Just know that through life we always have people who root for us, and we always have people who do not. And you just stand above these people and stand in your own energy of grace and beauty. And I think it all will be successful for you.
That's great. Yeah, because my last card, the Four of Wands, that's a good celebration card.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
you have a lot to celebrate. So
celebrate the things that you have to celebrate, because that will help lift you up. And again, hashtag for entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely. Okay, so I have next. Here it comes. Beth is next. Does my father who passed away have advice for me right now regarding my son's situation? Okay.
I'm going to pull the Santa Muerte cards back.
Okay. Okay, so.
You see me looking to the side and down. I'm keeping up with chat. I love this. That everybody is so comfortable, Ginger. They're chatting away. I like
wonderful.
that.
Oh, Miss Colorful Foresight, and I said it right this time, is here. And she's the one about the dragonflies. I told Gerald.
Oh, yes, you were
Gerald
saying
about that. So that's just a wonderful sense of, the validation. It's nice to hear validation once in a while, because we don't
It really is.
receive that because we're in a live chat. So that is just wonderful. And I love butterflies. I keep calling them butterflies. Okay, so you must have some butterflies coming your way as well, Miss Colorful Foresight. Okay, Tana says, okay, let me get a little feedback here. All right. She says, exactly, reaching out to this community, learning a lot so far. Wow. Not sure what's in store, but I'm ready. And yes, it's been a long time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still holding on. Sometimes we hold on to that anger that it's got deep hooks, and sometimes we just
It does.
can't let go.
It does.
Okay, so Beth, right? We're on Beth.
Mm-hmm. Advice from her father for her son's situation. Beth, the first card I got is the Page of Swords, which it suggests to me the idea of maybe your son should write things down to get it out of his brain so that he can reread it. And these are private things. Because your father would say your son needs support from his friends, and these are friends who can support him. Maybe it's a support group for people going through similar things, but he needs to not feel isolated. He needs to be with people who are like-minded people who are going through who have gone through a similar experience, or who are skilled at helping. The last card that I have is Santa Muerte, which is the card of transformation, and you can definitely see that. This is also the death card. And so I think what is important to keep in mind here is it is important to stay in the moment as much as possible, because the bottom of the deck energy is the Tower, and it's all chaos. Everything is chaos right now. And I think the bit of advice his grandfather has for him is to try not to be in this moment, in this chaos and the confusion. Writing things down will help remove that chaos and try to make a little sense of it. And it doesn't need to make sense because it's emotions, but he really needs to have that support system. He needs to set that support structure up while he's doing the tough work, and while he's supporting other people who are needing their support. Does that make any sense at all to you, Beth? So that's what I have.
Okay, so I have very similar, because I'm thinking he's very isolated right now and doesn't know where to turn.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's feeling very alone, and I think he's got so much going on in his mind. He's got so much. Whatever place he's in, he still has hope, which actually my advice card when the star came out, he's still in the place of hope that things are going to turn out good for him. So he needs to focus on what's going to bring him joy, what's going to bring him good health, focus on spend more time focusing on the good, because I also got the Tower card. But what I like about this Tower card is it's a stable, solid foundation. So after the storm that he's going to go through with the other Tower card, if he plays his cards right, that's just so lame. That he's going to end up building. Hello.
The cards need to face the camera, Ginger. Okay, and I mean, just to say, Beth has put something in there. Okay. Yes, Ginger Faye, he does still have hope.
Yeah, I can just see that. Oh, wrong card. So I think with assistance, with him getting help, because I don't know what's going on, obviously, but as long as he keeps his dreams there, that's what's going to keep him going, and he's going to end up finding that solid institution, number one, that's going to help him build his own solid institution within. So we just need to learn to be patient with people who are in a challenging space. But when I ask, what's your advice from your father? Just keep that hope. Wish upon the stars, and hopefully he can do that, and he can bring his dreams to light.
Okay, and take this for what it's worth, Beth, but I keep hearing write love letters. He needs to write love letters.
To himself?
Well, or to those involved. Needs to write. It needs to write, regardless of what's going on. Needs to write from his heart.
Wonderful.
So, I hope that helps, Beth.
I do too, because it was beautiful. Okay, I heard the word Zane. Oh, Carla and Strout. Let's say a couple highs real quick. Carla's here.
Hi, Carla.
And then Zane, where are you? Is it the Zane?
It is the Zane. It's the one and only.
The one and only. Where is he? I can't find you, Zane, but I love you anyway. Okay, I want to make sure I think I got the questions. Oh, wait, one more. Okay. All right. So as we move on, okay, so we got Hannah, we got Beth. We now have Mel. Mel, my dear. Mel, I just feel called to do this step here for you.
Of course, you can have it with the B tarot. Ooh. Haven't seen the deck yet.
Know what decks I have, so.
Well, everybody, I've been talking about this Journey of the Sacred Bee because the Kickstarter was just done. So it's the Journey of the Sacred Bee. # know your limits. # purchase responsibly. You're welcome, Beth. It was very helpful, she said.
Wonderful.
So, all right, Mel. General. Mel just said.
Did you get my email? I did respond. I set up a new email, everybody, for tarot use and readings and such, and I keep forgetting I have that. So Mel had emailed me. I didn't know it until I went on her and Nancy's little cute little live there. So I got Nancy and Susan's question. Thank you, Jackie. I'm actually toggling very well, I think.
Okay.
Yes, I think you need to close the list. We have 5 more, and it's 5:30 already. What happened?
Oh my!
Gerald, do you
I
have
talk.
to go?
I talk so much.
Well,
No,
maybe I
I'm
should
good for
stop
a little bit
asking so
longer.
many
So.
questions in the
Yeah,
middle.
I said no. That's fine. Oh, okay. So.
Okay, so
All right. So, Mel.
general for
I was
men.
pulling 3 cards, but then the middle stack wanted to have 2. So what I got for you, Mel, is the first card is the Fool or the Journey, and this is this feels very much like a new phase for you. It's a new adventure. Something feels like you've figured something out, and you're now going and moving forward. You overcame something, and then that's good. Then we have in the center here is we have the 5 of Swords, which is the card of defeat, but it also turned over with the Princess of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, which is that idea of learning to move forward, learning what actions to take. And to be honest with you, Mel, I don't think this was an accident, because if you were struggling figuring something out, you figured it out. You were the one who took some new action to change it. So it's a beautiful card, and it's really, really powerful. So really, really powerful. So, and
That just reminds me of the High Priestess.
yes, I mean, and look how content she is. She is fierce and content and willing to do the necessary actions. And then, Mel, the last card that I have for you is the 6 of Wands, Victory. And this is just a happy little card. It makes me feel
I love that.
I think it's very much the this is a solid card in understanding. Night, Nancy, or night, Naomi. This is a card of being solid in your victories, and it also interesting. I don't know why. I mean, it also suggests. You know how in the Wild Wild West they used to actually circle. They used to circle the wagons, and part of that was to protect. So perhaps it's important for you to circle the wagons on your energy and not expend too much energy outside of what you need. So
yeah.
Thanks, Mel. It is a
beautiful deck.
It is a beautiful deck. Yes.
Yes, you intended that.
Yes.
Okay, so I got the 5 of Coins, so we were very similar energy there. For this 5 of Coins, though, they don't feel as destitute as some 5 of Coins. Were you going to say something?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Go ahead.
What I like about this is the light that's shining on them, meaning, you know, you have, let's call it Source Creator, the angels, whatever, watching over you. They're the sunshine in your face right now. But it's funny I mentioned that other card looked like the High Priestess because I also pulled the High Priestess.
You did, yeah.
Miss Mel, you have some magic coming your way, my dear. So this particular High Priestess is telling me not to lose faith. This particular High Priestess seems to have lost faith in something just by her, the way she's holding the cross and stuff like that. But so for me, I just had a message of, you don't have to put all your faith in others, because you need faith in yourself, because that magic is within you. And you have all of it, all that it takes for you to bring, to manifest. You have it within you to manifest and come out of this space that you might be feeling that you're in. And High Priestess, always being in touch with your intuition. This is just a very interesting image. It's kind of like not all glam High Priestess to me. So this tells me you're more of that down to earth priestess. And maybe you do need to go out and do some earthing. And then I pulled from the Botanical Inspirations. It says, devotion and dreams fulfilled. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty in their dreams. Miss Eleanor Roosevelt. And this is the heliotrope.
Oh.
So just like I said, you have that magic within you, and not to depend on somebody else's faith, the faith in other people. You need faith within yourself. Sometimes we all search outside of ourselves when it's always within us.
Yes, and we need to, and I think it's so powerful when we make that realization that it is within us. It brings a whole different level of power to it. So yeah, you're welcome, Mel.
Okay, so,
and I did see a Jonathan Daly sneak in.
No way. Mr. Jonathan Daly has been on such an adventure that I'm very
welcome,
jealous. Very welcome, Mel. Where is he? Well, I'll just put this up.
Down toward the bottom,
Jonathan. Oh, so anyways, can't wait to hear about his magical journey he had. Okay, so we have Donna.
Donna. Hi, Donna.
It's a general message I have for Donna that I want to use. Donna.
Donna, what I have for you, I'm using the Tarot of Feelings. We have the Queen of Wands, and the feeling about this is she's feeling all of her energy, yet she's not throwing it in people's faces. She has a confidence about her, and she is happy with that confidence. And behind those eyes, there's a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of fire. I also have the Queen of Cups, which is, this is another card of, look how happy this person is. She's very happy. She's very content. She understands the depth of feelings that are going on, which makes me rather happy. And so for you, we've gotten two queens. So this is either two aspects of yourself, or perhaps it's two females, two female presenting people. Because the one thing that we also have is we have the Four of Cups, which is a card of meh. It's like, I'm tired. I just don't want to do anything. And this card showing up after the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups suggests that these two, I don't know if they're sisters or if they're related, these two can help get you out of that, can help support that. So I hope that makes some sense for you, Donna. Thank you.
Wow, that's really synchronicity here. I love this Five of Coins, this particular one, because It's not destitute. He doesn't look sickly. Up above him, he's thinking about his stability with the 4 coins here.
Mm-hmm.
And look here, that is floating. It's not, it's like he has the ability to create something here on his own.
Wow.
There's magic within those hands. And I just see this as this intense manifestation trying to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very important. Our thoughts are very important. So you need to focus on some material aspect here of, if not your health, but I see this one more as material here. And we got the Knight. I love the Knights in here. This is Knight of Wands.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That helmet to me
Yeah, wow.
looks, hawk. Let me quickly read. Let me quickly read. Here it is. I love animal totems, so they're very important to me. Okay, a hawk is a messenger. This Knight is your messenger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future and let yourself ascend to new heights. So this is telling me, Matt, you have the power to manifest within you, and getting on that horse
Mm-hmm.
and having that drive and that passion to move forward. You need to get that in your heart space. Get that power in your heart space and move forward, because I also got the Priestess in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, you have
Oh,
the
nice.
magic within you. I'm going to use almost this as the Magician card. You have magic within you. Use that intuition to help you move forward. Get that passion going. Get that drive going. Somebody light a spark in there. And like I said, for like Gerald said, you may have some, you have people there to assist you and help you along.
Yeah. And Donna, as I was shuffling, I got the 4 of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
You need to pay attention so that you get good rest and you get some good sleep.
Absolutely.
Don't exert yourself too much.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Okay, so I hope that I haven't been able to read chat, and I'm so sorry if I'm missing things.
It's okay. She said, what you say makes sense too, Ginger. Okay, there you go.
Self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's story, really. Okay, we have the lovely Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Ancestors. Ooh, which one? Ancestor.
Nancy, having a glass of wine. Just talking about doing that. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Nancy. Lovely, dearest Nancy. I got poppers all over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We be Papa locking. You're welcome, Madonna.
Let's see. Message from my ancestors.
By the way, I never asked you. Would you like to go first, Gerald?
It's all right. I'm following you. Okay, so Nancy, I hope you're still here. We have the Knight of Cups. So your ancestors are offering you a portal to be able to go through. And I'm wondering if you know where this is, if there is a garden or something that you're familiar with. It feels a bit like on a journey. And I think it's about going through and deepening your emotions, because we also have the 10 of Wands, which is the card where it's, you know, tens are about, okay, the worst of it's over and we're riding with our decisions and our energy for a while before the next round starts. I'm wondering if I'm wondering if something is coming to. Are you doing something that makes you really, really hot or something like that? You're either sitting in the sun, or
That's
you're
such a good
doing.
question, Gerald. Oh,
Or are you sitting in the sun, or I don't know. It's just it's almost over. It almost feels like. Now the other thing is Nancy, this is the 9 of Swords, and this is the card about paying attention to your sleep and what's going on, because there's that idea of it's not that you're overthinking, it's just you can't shut your brain down because there's so much going on. But I have a feeling that that's your ancestors are always talking to you. You might want to tell them to calm down and let you sleep, and instead give them the charge of, why don't you create the environment so that I can get peaceful sleep and that I can get the healing rest that I need. I hope that makes some sense to you, Nancy. Let me know.
yeah. I also got a card of rest for you, Nancy. It says, rest and release, our dear friends of the wise. So rest and release, our dear friends, our dear friends of the wise. So wise counsel from Gerald tells you you need some rest. Release some of your ancestors to help you sleep. I like the idea of him saying, give them another task. I like that. And so I also got the 3 of Earth for you. Sorry, that's such a beautiful card. It's like I got lost in it. Okay, so rest is very important for you right now, but also reaching out to your community. And I see here she's so regal, and it's like she's one. People are noticing her. People notice you, Nancy, and it's this in this very community. You are noticed and you are loved, and there. It seems like there should be a project, and maybe it's with Mel. Little cheating, I know. You know, it's hard to read for people you know, but definitely come up with something that you're going to come up with something that's very creative, and but you'll be working with the community with this. And I also got the King of Cups. You know, he's mastered his emotions already. So let me read the poem here. There was a proud king of the sea who felt all emotions deeply. He ruled strong and tough when the storms became rough, lest he drown with the weight of his sea. But it's like eyes see. So that, hang on here. So let's be proud of this. So okay, so I think this is about mastering the rough seas here, obviously, and making it through those storms. And if you're not rested, if you're not healing within, you're not going to make it through these storms. So this is about gaining control of your emotions and your space. What am I trying to say there? Your surroundings, your emotions. Stay grounded. Because I got that from this card too, about staying grounded.
Mhm.
And then rely on your friends and community to help you stay strong and work through things if you come into challenges. And remember, for me, when you're presented with challenges, that spirit's message to say, okay, it's time to pause, step back a moment, breathe,
Mhm.
assess before you move on. So maybe
Yeah.
that's why the weight of his eyes, where it says see, how we get that tired because we're just
Yep.
overusing our eyes and stuff like that.
Yep.
And so it's just like rest. It'll all come
Yep.
to pass. I felt lost on that one. I'm sorry, Nancy.
Is she? Are you still here? Is she? Are you here? Is she?
Is she? Is she? Is she?
Nancy said this whole reading is very profound to me. Thank you, Gerald and Ginger. You're
Oh,
very welcome.
very welcome. Thank you.
Very welcome.
I
I was
hope so.
saying, asking if she was still here because she had a question before Donna.
Oh, she did.
And,
Great.
it's hard to, she is here, and I believe
Okay.
it would like a general reading for the week, I believe.
Okay. Thank you, Gerald.
From Spirit. Is that correct?
Okay.
Is she? Shinjin.
Mm,
I love it. She's like, present.
present. All right. Well, Mel is like getting a fan club starting here. Thank you, Mel. Mel says, great messages today for everyone. Thank you, Mel, for being here. I appreciate you. Miss Ishi. I'm going to go with this deck for Ishi. General for the week?
Yes, it's all good. I've been chipping away at a little project. That's correct, Gerald. So, general for the week from Spirit.
Okay.
So, lots of people in chat. This is great, Ginger.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Shinjin. That's what we got for you.
Ooh.
All right, so we have Virtue, the Three of Wands. I'm using the Journey of the Sacred Bee. This is a card about your planning where you want to put your energy. And as we look at this is a beehive, and a beehive has to be solid in order to allow all of those bees to do what they need to do. 3 is a great number because it's a solid. It's very solid. So this I think is. I'll stop talking. You know what this means, Shinjin. Then we have the Strength card, and Strength here is number 8. And this is a card, I always see Strength as its perseverance. It's the ability to stick with something to make it happen and to come to complete fruition. And so I like how when you see this bee is on top of this poppy that has the lion's head in it, and it's sort of like it's riding the lion, it's riding the wildness, not trying to tame it, but riding it and being willing to go through. The other thing is then I have the 8 of Wands, which is fulfillment, and this is a card of very quick creative expansion. Things really have leveled up for you. And so this suggests to me, I like how on each side of this Strength card, there's wands. So the creativity that you're going through, you're setting it up so that it can work, and boy, does it take off. So there you go.
Yeah. Okay, so I pulled Animal Oracle, and it's the heron, and it's about patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. So I do know that she's in the works of some things, and if you do it with patience, you will find the rewards in it. You got the Ace of Coins here. So for me, Ace of Coins a lot of times was about finding a sanctuary to heal, and we know she's Shinjin. So finding a place, a sanctuary for yourself to be able to do this creative project. And it's I can see that it's going to be very successful, but you have to be patient, work at it at a good pace to where you're thinking clearly as you're doing this. And new beginnings, obviously, Ace of Coins. Yeah. So this is going to bring some new beginnings for you. I did pull a Seven of Swords, but very interesting Seven of Swords. So for this one, for me, it's about I'm going to say this one is about some choices of information that is going to be presented to you, and to be in a place of good discernment and clear thinking, and not to let people take advantage of your talent and such. But because I feel like it's like your spirit guide over you going, now make sure you're going to do this the right way, be proper now. So I just, for me, Seven of Swords all about taking the information that you can that will best serve you. And so I feel like you're going to be presented from two different areas some information. Just watch that. I think one of them might not serve serve you as well as the other. So that's what I got.
That makes sense. Okay. And Tracy Ralph is here, and Jacques Evelyn is here.
Yes, I saw that, and we've got some
maybe Sarah Carter.
By the way, Sarah Carter. If we don't have time tonight, I can give you a reading later on. So we have here.
And by the way, that Ace of Pentacles reminds me of money. New money.
Ace, new money.
Ace of
and
Pentacles.
It also reminds me of a gladiator's shield. So
it does, yeah.
It's like you are protected. You're divinely protected. So I don't think that father figure above there. I don't think that your guides are going to let you get taken advantage of. Is what I was trying to spit out earlier, but it wouldn't come out. Okay,
it all works.
Follow-up questions about the dragonflies. You just mentioned the butterfly. Any additional messages there? Additional messages. Okay. All right, additional messages.
Additional message. I realize I'm looking under my glasses instead of over.
Okay. All right, so what does the dragonfly mean?
Bye, Donna.
Bye, Donna. Thank you for coming.
You're waiting for me. So I think the additional information that I have is the Seven of Wands, which is it's valor, And perhaps the dragonflies are suggesting tread carefully every time you see them, because they're trying to help you um, pay attention to where you step. So don't just necessarily look up when you see them, but look up and tread slowly. So that's what I have.
Right. And I got the 3 of Fire. Ooh, let me take your question down real quick. Yes. I can't see. Big old card. Okay, so I love this 3 of Fire. Look at that. Okay, so as an additional message, fire and dragonflies, I think we're about fire. You know, I feel like there is a new journey ahead for you. And let me deep delve into this. Okay. So it's you're on this journey, but you have to remember you're at the helm, and you will have some guiding messages for you. I still don't exactly know what the dragonflies mean, but I liked where Gerald was saying, don't just look up. You got to look below you as well, because you got to make sure where you land is going to be a clear landing pad, right? So I think I think this here is just telling me that you need to trust in your intuition and look about the signs that are about you or all around you. There's just, I see a guiding light. So try to stay in tune with your spirit guides and your inner spirit, your inner knowing. And I'll use the arrow as an analogy. You got to focus on the destination and not the arrow, because the arrow can be, the wind can.
Interesting. Yeah.
The wind can sway you off your path. But if you keep your eye on the prize, basically, make that landing pad clear. So, you need to make sure obstacles are out of the way before you move forward on a very decisions that are big and that will affect. So that's what I got there.
Cool. I hope that helped.
I do hope that helped, because okay. Okay, we have Susan. Susan. Oh, relationship questions. Gerald, that's one question I didn't ask you. How are you with relationship questions?
I'm okay with the hashtag, this is for entertainment purposes only. And, you know, she's going to make her own choices. And everything that we tell you is going to change everything. So do you want me to take it?
We can do it if you want.
Well, do you want me to take it and you catch
Sure.
up on chat?
Oh, sure.
So,
okay.
And by the way, Calla Lizzie, was it Blue Heron by Avi? She had asked a question about, you showed the blue heron. Okay. So what was the question again?
Peter.
It was,
she wants to know how the relationship with her daughter is going to. I already put it down.
I think it was, she's 22, but the relationship she's in with her daughter's in. So, okay. So who asked the question again? I have the, squirrel.
I just totally squirreled out.
So
I have her name in my head. Hang on. Here's what I'll do. I am so sorry. Can you post your question again? I am so sorry. See if I can find it. Was Susan It was Susan, I think.
Miss Susan Beckett.
Susan Beckett.
Are you still here, Susan?
Yeah.
Susan Beckett. Jackie found it. I'm just trying to. Hi, Kristen Louise. I'm looking at my phone in case you're looking.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her question here.
So I have to frame the question so it's
right.
Not really a third party sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a tough thing because you kind of, for me, if it's a third party, you kind of need permission from that third.
I like to do
person.
that. Yeah.
So that's why one of the reasons I cannot find Susan. If you're still here, please repost your question because my fingers got happy and I lost it.
Okay, it's all right. Jackie's posted it again to see if Susan is here, and if not, we can move on. Did you want to? Do we have another question?
Yeah. Sarah Carter. She wants to know what's the energy surrounding her father and his health. If we can do Sarah, are you still here? I do not.
Because it's we're going on 90 minutes, so
I know.
Okay, Susan is here. Susan is here. I did.
Perfect.
My granddaughter is 22.
Okay.
And
what was the exact question, Susan?
Just a little help. I want to get it. I want to get you the clearest answer that I can.
Exactly.
So
Susan, please post your question again, and I will highlight it.
I'm going to take a sip.
Okay. Sarah, yeah, we'll to talk later. Okay.
Dear YouTube, please offer a search in the chat feature.
Yeah. Right? Okay, okay. Oh, I know what happened. She hit enter thinking she wants to know if the relationship will work between her 22-year-old daughter. Is that correct, Susan? Will it be long-term?
Will
the current relationship that her daughter is in be long-term?
For entertainment purposes only.
Absolutely.
It doesn't appear that it will be really, really long term. Instead, it looks like it's going to be good growth opportunity for both of them. Because the challenge is, she's 22.
That is the challenge.
What does I don't know about you, but as a 22-year-old, I thought I knew all of the information. That being said, she has a bit more strength and power than what she does. She is also the granddaughter who will do something just to prove you wrong, I believe. I don't know if that's true. Right now, it is encouraged to not overthink it. I got the 9 of Swords. Don't be overthinking this. Instead, allow there to be time for it to grow and to be youthful and to work at what it's going to be like. I know that's not a yes or a no. So will her relationship be long term?
Not many things can't be a simple yes or no, right?
Well, yes or no's, they're always influential. So
yeah.
So.
Well, I went ahead and pulled some cards anyway, and I just feel like she's got a lot of growing to do to grow into her true self. And with Gerald saying she's 22, there's going to be a lot of options out there. I don't know if I can speak from coming from a young woman as I was. We have stages of growth in life, and they might be madly in love as they're young, but there comes a time where they have a growth that goes in different ways. And I also got Page of Cups, so this is new to them. So I think what she needs to focus on is the newness and not think about the long term, right? They're making music together now, and now is where they need to focus.
Mm-hmm. The other thing that I got is it may not be long term, but it will be helpful for her in the long term.
Yeah.
It may not be this relationship, but it's going to help her.
Right.
So that's as best as I can do. And Jen, Science to Soul Tarot and Transformation has dropped in.
Her.
So Jen.
Okay. There's my comments. Okay. So I have always had this slight issue of people calling her Hen. I can't do it. And so I keep the J in front. Jen.
Cool.
Thank you for coming, Jen. How are you? All the way from down under. What's my clock say? What time
She's
is
got
it?
new kitty cats.
Oh my God, it's 8 a.m. there tomorrow. Is that correct?
Wow.
Okay, so Gerald, do you want to call it? That's.
I think I need to call it. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, we got more questions than was expected, and if you want a good, thorough reading, that's they take a while. But I want people to know.
Well, this is how many times have you done readings? This is like the third time.
Well,
on your channel.
On my channel, I think this is the third. It is the third. Yeah.
So people need to like and subscribe so that they can come back and know when you do more readings. And as we all do, you get more efficient as it goes along.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you just want to give everybody what they're looking for.
Yeah.
So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm sorry for those who came in late that didn't have time for a reading. But there are more chances. Subscribe to Gerald's channel.
Thanks.
I'll let you subscribe to mine if you're not already. And I'm sure there'll be more readings together in the future.
Well, if you invite me back, I'll be happy to come.
Then you're invited.
So there you go. I'll even change my mug, maybe.
Nah. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Jackie, for being on top of this.
Thank you, everybody.
Trolls.
Yes.
I feel blessed because I've had 3 lives readings and I've had 3 trolls. So there you go.
That's brilliant.
I think it's a blessing. They feel so empowered to come to see me.
Right. Yes.
All right. All right. Somebody said ice cream. I am there.
Okay.
All right, everybody.
Julia Kushia-Watts asks, is there somewhere that people could get a paid reading from you?
Well, I do have a Facebook that people can go. If you want to join my Facebook page, Ginger Faye's Hidden Hollow of Divine Musings, you can, if you join there, you could private message me. But I do have an email. Oh, wait, I like yours better.
Oh, I was just saying that's your Facebook group, but put your email up there. So
Okay. So yeah, so if you want a more in-depth reading, I'm not charging at this time, so don't hesitate. I just ask for honest feedback in return. And Gerald, do you?
Right now, I'm not doing private readings at this time, but my people can find me there. They can also like and subscribe to my channel, and that's pretty much where I'm going with everything. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate your
Thank
time, your energy,
Yes.
your support, your love. Thank you so very much. Gerald, do you have something coming up soon?
Tomorrow I've got lots of things coming up. So like and subscribe to my channel. It'll be easier.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then on Wednesday, doing a Santa Muerte thing on Good Journeys Tarot. So
ooh, that's awesome.
So lots of good stuff.
Yeah, and then on my channel, Saturday at 4:00 Eastern. I don't know what to call it anymore because didn't the U.S. do away with daylight savings time?
Yes, but I don't know when that goes into effect.
Oh, okay. I missed my fallbacks. I need that extra hour. But anyways, Saturday, 4:00 Eastern time, Paranormal Investigations. We are going to investigate a hostel in Iceland with Gigi. So please tune into that. It's a lot of fun. It's interacting. So the friends in chat can join in, and we will investigate a haunted hostel together using the tarot. Hence,
love that.
Paranormal Investigations.
Yay.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
All right. So.
All right.
Bye,
everyone.
Oh my God. It's like trying to say hi.